I think we have to look forward. There's a lot happening today. There's this new counter-offer from Alexis Tsipras, the Prime Minister, ostensibly on the table. But let's forget about that for a moment and look forward to Sunday. At this point, given what the polls are showing, what's going to happen?
I think the yes vote has a clear momentum right now. I mean,
even though it's still behind.
I don't think it's behind anymore. I think you'll find out that they've started way back, but they've covered all the distance within 2 days. And from what we know is that the popularity of the Prime Minister Tsipras has collapsed the past few days. I mean, looking at the scenes of pensioners in front of banks and in front of cash points trying to withdraw 60 euros, not even 60 euros sometimes, it's not very good publicity. So I think that, my prediction would be that it was going to be not just a clear, but a landslide yes on Sunday.
What is going on in the minds of the Greek people who see Alexis Tsipras on state television Monday night striking a very confident pose? Some would say a slightly delirious pose, at least as concerns his remarks about the Europeans, and then to find out this morning that he made a counter-proposal last night. How are they supposed to interpret that?
I think they're as confused as anyone else. But in reality, when reality hits your pocket, when reality hits your ATM, then things change. People were willing to believe what he said up until now, but when banks closed and when they saw the reality hitting them on the head or in their pocket, they realized that this is no way to run a negotiation. Turning back and saying, I accept everything, that you have said.
Almost everything.
Almost everything, with a few. Everybody knows that this is a communication ploy. He's trying to actually get back and say, no, can you please refuse me one more time so I can blame the Germans? Can you please refuse me one more time so I can blame everything to the foreigners?
So let me ask you this. Is it a trick? Or is it a sincere offer?
I don't think it's a sincere offer. I think that what needs to be done right now is the fastest they go from the government, the better. I don't see how they can run a campaign. Already they're putting up posters in Athens. No. Okay, and allegedly he's planning to actually cancel the referendum. Cancelling the referendum, he needs to go back to the parliament and ask from his own party
reverse
a law to vote no for this. This is not just a setback. I'm surprised that he has survived that long.
We are due to hear from the Prime Minister, or at least we believe we're due to hear from the Prime Minister at any time this afternoon, perhaps even this evening. What is he going to say?
I think he's going to be as defiant as ever. That's my prediction. I'm not
the same.
I'm not a fly in his room, but I think I would love to be a fly in his room, but I don't think that he's going to strike anything else apart from a defiant mode against, the bad creditors.
So, if you were Angela Merkel, if you were François Hollande, if you were if you were among Madame Lagarde, for example, or Jean-Claude Juncker, or if you were in a position in Europe to be making a decision to try and evaluate what it is that Alexis Tsipras is saying and doing, what should be going through your mind?
I think the Greek people are going through a huge hardship right now. They're going to suffer massively. I think in their minds should be the Greek people and not the Greek government. This government does not represent the people anymore.
Are the Europeans being too tough with their demands?
Well, I think there is a certain lack of credibility on the point of what Tsipras has to offer. Tsipras and the government said many times many things and delivered nothing.
All right, we have to leave it there, Andreas. Thank you so very much. Andreas Koutras, of the Patami Party.